Yo, what's up, you guys? It's X, back with another video, and I wanted to showcase some DPP OU teams that I've been cooking up that have been pretty good. I think I've gotten a lot better as a team builder for offense, and yeah, I figured we'd take a look at some of them. So this is the first one. Let me cook. So I used to be a E-belt Lottie denier, but mainly because when I used it, I used to use it. A lot of people would say it was bad, and also I thought it didn't hit hard. I thought it didn't hit hard like Specs did, but I think it's really good. Like because you have the Draco for dragon types, you have the Draco for doing a lot of damage on other stuff. You have Grass Knot for T-Tar. Surf is okay on Ebet Lottie. I guess it's good versus like Tran and Ape. And then HP Fire is amazing for chipping down steals. Right? So like they have a Metagross lead or Jirachi, you can really catch them off guard. They get up rocks, but then they take like 50 to 60% damage, and all of a sudden they're in 2-hit KO range, which is amazing. So yeah, really shout out to the DPP Discord for kind of putting me onto the E-belt Lottie hype and E-belt Lottie lead. I've enjoyed it. Next up we have Heatran with Ironhead. This is just a set that, well, this is a different set, but I think T-Wash's Ironhead Heatran was in maybe like a mixed attacker set. I don't remember it exactly. I think maybe it had Dark Pulse. But I asked the Discord if anyone knew the EVs, and then I kind of ballparked it, splitting up the attack and special attack this way, and it hits tar like pretty well. Like it'll do like 50 to 55%, I think, maybe 45. I'm not exactly sure. I could pull up the calc, but meh. Yeah, super good for catching T-Tars off guard that switch into you. I have a Pasho Berry on it. I don't think Pasho is necessarily, I don't know if it's necessary. I think maybe the held item could be something different, just considering that if they do have an, well, not Infernape, what am I thinking? I'm just trying to think switch-ins right now. Like I guess if they put in a Starmie and they Hydro, I mean, this team doesn't have a lot of water switch-ins, which is tough, unless you have Latias. Then you can switch in. Oh, that's my timer. Okay, yeah. I put that alarm to get up, but I got up like an hour ago. Yeah, so I think maybe the held item for Heatran could be something different, like Shucka Berry. That way it can stay in on the T-Tar and get rid of the T-Tar. So I'm actually going to change that. And I don't think there's a whole lot of instances either where I'm noticing that Tran is taking water attacks and the Pasho Berry is being useful. So, and also it's great against, well, I guess I'm not going to stay in versus opposing Tran, so it doesn't matter. But then we have Mix Knight. I wanted to use Mix Knight for this team. You kind of have the double dragon Dracos being dropped, and it's Mix Knight is just amazing. I think it can't be overstated just how great of a mon Mix Knight is because of how hard you hit things in the meta. Draco hits everything pretty hard. Fire Blast for Skarmory, Superpower for Clef, and Tyranitar. And then of course you have E-Speed, so if you're fighting Infernape, you can switch in on a CC and you can E-Speed it, and having that priority just helps out a ton. Next we have E-Belt Jirachi. I mean, this should come as no surprise. This is my favorite Jirachi set. I run teams that have the Paralysis Jirachi, but I like the damage. I like being able to get rid of Swampert rather than being stuck versus Swampert and just paralyzing it and ironheading it with leftovers and it getting its HP back. Then we got this nice Infernape set, which I think the EVs could be improved here actually. That's something I need to change. So I think it is If I pull up my other team with this exact same Infernape set, let's see. Yeah, I don't have a lot of stuff in the builder, guys, because my teams have gotten cleared like multiple times, which is really unfortunate. But I'd probably have like I'd say like 500 teams, which isn't that much, but it's more than 90. Here it is. So 156 attack. Yeah. And then 160. Yeah. So this is a really good Infernape set. I really like it. Yeah, the double E-Belt and double Draco, it's pretty sick. And then choice card Flygon, Route 209 Day. I think Flygon is my favorite Scarfer in the meta, just because you can't get Thunder Waved, which is huge. So like if Starmie's trying to Thunder Wave, then I can just go in and take that and then U-turn out. And also you hit pretty hard, you check Tyranitar, you check Agility and Empoleon, and you check Gyarados as well. So if with like Rocks Up, because if it has the berry, then it's a little rough. But yeah, I'm a huge Flygon guy. These teams are kind of work in progress. I need to test them more and make adjustments. So this is the Triple Water Fiesta, and right off the bat, I noticed this team in the few games Mespy and I used it. It felt really good. I really like the Lumberry Suicune, so if they Thunder Wave on Azelf or Body Slam you as Jirachi, they're getting one turn wasted, and you can get a Calm Mind up. And yeah, I kept Hydro Pump, you know, whatever, risk it, man. And then right after that, we bring out a Starmie. Well, actually, you know what? This team was a little bit problematic, now that I think about it. Like, if I'm going to make an adjustment to this team, it's probably... I'd probably get rid of Agility and Empoleon, actually, and get something else going, because it is a little bit rough into Clefable. There's just too much special attacking going on. Or I would get rid of yeah, get rid of this and probably put Gyarados. That way I'd keep it Triple Water Fiesta. So yeah. Also, I think like Gyarados just looks like a better fit on this team anyways. I think in Agility and Empoleon, you need a certain type of team structure for it to work. This one I don't think works, so let's go ahead and take out the Empoleon, and then I'll have to build something with Agility and not that. Hang on. DPP Gira. There we go. What? What? Okay. Where is it, bro? Oh, it's because I'm spelling it wrong. That's why. There we go. Yeah, I typically just go here and then adjust the set. There we go. Let's move that there, and then Thrasher, and then like what would be a good like set on this team? Let's see. So I mean, we can handle Skarmory pretty freaking well just with these three alone. Clefable would be a nuisance though. I want to be able to hit Quagsire though, so I would say Outrage Taunt, and then Taunt, and then leftovers. I kind of want that survivability. I could do Lumberry, but I don't know. Latias just seems like a good sleep sack. You know what I mean? So yeah. I think that's a pretty good. Looks pretty good now. And then this is a team that I'm actually pretty hyped about making. I think it's really cool. It's kind of an adjustment on the Spectran team. So I got double electric offense right here. So we have Zapdos, and this is my favorite offensive Zapdos that I took from one of PokeAim's giant team dumps, and someone made this. I don't remember who, but you have some HP investment, and then you have the magnet so that Thunderbolt hits harder, and it's just really a super fun lead. You hit stuff really hard, like Metagross. You hit Azelf. Zapdos is just one of my favorite Pokemon. Always will be. Miljoner. I mean, I don't know who like doesn't like Zapdos, right? And it's just yeah, Shiny Zap is just awesome. The bird, man, the bird is the word. And then we got Raikou, which is one of my all-time faves. Thunderbolt, Aura Sphere, Shadow Ball, HP Ice. So you got the Shuckle Berry. So this is what I love about this is when Choice Scarf Flygon stays in versus you, and you shoot off a hit HP Ice, you survive the EQ, and then their Flygon's just gone. Also, when they throw in a Rotom and they just get Shadow Balled or Gengar, and they get chipped down super low or die. And then Thunderbolt hits stuff really hard, and then Aura Sphere is great versus Tar and Heatran. So just an amazing Mon. I think very good. I think it can really rip apart a lot of teams. I know Rem wanted to experiment with lead Raikou a lot, and I've tried it before. I think lead Raikou can get a lot done sometimes, other times not so much. I'll have to actually give it a proper look though, and take some time to really delve into that further. But I think that's generally the consensus amongst DPP players. It is a hit or miss lead. And then we got Pert on the team. So Rocks, EQ, Waterfall, Ice Punch. So Pert's good, but actually, the thing is, the problem with this team is mainly Breloom coming in versus Swampert, and then Breloom actually puts in a good amount of work versus this team. So to fix that issue, I think we should make Jirachi Lumberry. That way I can switch in versus the Loom. Then they bring in a Heatran. Then I go back to Pert, then I Ice Punch and I kill their Breloom. So yeah, this team does not have Tyranitar, but it's a solid team. It's pretty fun. And then this team felt pretty good. So this was majorly inspired by Dredri to have the Bronzong lead, the Brozong. And yeah, it's named after that dog in Bleach. Yeah, Bronzong lead's great. It's bulky. I have it heat proof just to fake people out. I kind of really like that little dynamic of heat proof of, is it heat proof, is it not? And then you got the Lumberry too for Breloom lead. Then we have this Gira, this classic set of Waterfall Outrage. Then we have Ebelt Lottie, again, just really good set. Hits stuff hard. DD Tar, cleanup. And then did opt for the Sub Slam. Like, I can't tell you how many games I've just, I mean, it is a ladder, but still, like taking out like 3 of their Mons because they think it's specs, and then I just grassed out their Swampert. And they bring in whatever next, and then it's just like their Steel type, and then their Steel type's dead in 2 turns, you know? Then we have the Body Slam Rachi variant and Choice Scarf Infernape for a change. Yeah, I'm trying to get a little bit more experimental. I like to make stuff the same, but trying to switch shit up, and Choice Scarf Infernape will catch people off guard, so it's very good. Yeah, as you can see, there's quite a bit of samples here. Here's the Spectran team. So as you can see, it's very similar. I kind of went over this in the team building, it flows super well. So yeah, let's try to make a new team right now. I want to get something going with Scissor and Kingdra. That's kind of what I'm looking for right now. So for the lead, maybe Azelf would be a good lead here. Let's do the Zelf lead. These aren't the best EVs, like the ones that I'd want, but for the sake of the video and the sake of time, just keep it right now as it is. Like, I think I'd prefer at least like 180 here, that variant. Let's make it shiny. I kind of want Fire Blast, the Fire Blast one. Oh, I'll figure it out later, but yeah, I want the Fire Blast variant one. Obviously I'll have to change the nature. Hang on, let's just Google Fire Blast. So DPP OU. I just want to be able to hit those steals. 2009. Let's freaking go, dude. Whatever, I'll just figure it out later. Fire Blast Elf as the lead, right? And then I want Kingdra. Do I want Specs or do I want Life Orb? I think Life Orb feels right for me on this team. Let's go. I want to be able to shock my opponents, hit hard. Life Orb. I don't think I want Mixed. Mixed is kind of... There we go. Life Orb. Life Orb. Maybe Lumberry. Maybe like... Lumberry, and then do I even want Draco Meteor? You know what I mean? Like would Dragon Pulse get rid of Lottie and Flygon? Hang on. So because then if they bring it in, then I don't have to choice specs without the specs. This is Flygon. Yeah, Dragon Pulse is gonna kill, so like I'll stick with Draco. That's okay. For the Latios. Lumberry is good because I don't want to get paralyzed, so I can just switch it in once I get my rain up. Do I want Rain Dance on this though? Consider all things considered. Also, this isn't going to be a rain team. This is just going to be a rain support Kingdra team. I really like this scissor set. Hang on, let me just adjust the attack, or the HP, I mean. I want it to have 248. This is shout out to Crystal. This is via Crystal right here, and then Akaberry, and Yeah, this looks pretty good. So I have a steel, I have my water type. I think Metagross would be sick. Rain Dance Metagross with rocks. But that's going to be kind of tough to get up both of those at the same time. You know what I mean? Also, that makes my team slow. Also, I don't need rocks. I have Azelf. I'm so used to bringing in the Heatran or Metagross mid game for rocks, so that's why. Yeah, I think Metagross does look pretty good. I'm gonna make it Akaberry and then Rain Dance. Move it there. This is kind of a blue team. Let's go. Heatran and Jirachi are going to be a problem for me. Actually, do I want a Damp Rock? Eight turns instead of 5. I guess I'll start with the Akaberry and adjust after test the team. Let's see. Tyranitar, because this isn't a rain team, so I have that flexibility where I can have Tyranitar and it's not going to be a problem. It's a hybrid team of rain and sand, which is sick. Okay, we don't have Jirachi on this team. So 3 physical attackers and then yeah, Rain Dance will be good actually to hounds. Who should my Scarfer be? Spikeless with Lucario? No, Lucario, nah. I need another steel type actually. Oh, maybe it should be Trick Jirachi. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Yeah, Trick Jirachi would be great. I don't really like Choice Scarf Jirachi, but with Trick, that's it's a pretty good mon. So yeah, these seem like good options. Maybe Thunder Punch though, because let's see, because like with this I can check Scarf Gone, so I don't really need Ice Punch. Yeah, the only issue with this team right now is EQ hits pretty hard. I've actually got a different idea. Hang on. I might be cooking with this, I might not be, but Calm Mind. Look at, hang on. Instead of Metagross, we put in this, move it here. Life Orb. Don't need HP fire. Rain dance and sleep. No, sleep talk doesn't fit really. Thunderbolt maybe. There we go. Cover. Ooh, because then we hit hard with the surf and the rain dance. That could go kind of crazy, no? The problem is we only have one steal now, or we have 2 steals, what am I saying? Okay, this looks good. So we got a little hybrid weather offense right here. Let's build one more team. This time let's go with Breloom. I need to focus Sash Breloom. Yeah, this one. Spore, focus punch. And then spore. There we go. And okay, this is basically me recreating a team that I used to have, but maybe I'll make it a little bit different. So there we go. Thunderwave sub. Firewater Grass Core instead of Metagross. I think the last was Scarfladios. Okay, this didn't really count. Let's make another team. Since this was just like recreating an old team that I had. Except I think I changed the Metagross. Oh, I changed the Metagross though for Heatran though. Alright, let's make a new team. Lucario. Let's make it a team for Lucario. So Lucario SD. I want Heatran lead. All right. Gyarados looks like a good teammate. I'm still kind of tired, so I'm not really explaining much, but you kind of get the idea. These are both weak to EQ, so bringing in Gear is kind of nice for this team. Dovers, let's make this one Stone Edge. And trying to switch up things. See what I can bring in. Starmie. I like Starmie. Like a mid-game choice spec Starmie would kind of go hard. I don't know why is Psychic one of the moves, bro? I'm not like rapid spinning, like what? Oh, it sucks to get stuck into Thunderbolt against stuff that can't take it, but whatever. I'm gonna make, I kind of know who I want as my Scarfer. Want Metagross as my choice of Scarf, Metagross. There we go. And let's see here. I need something fast. Maybe Gengar looks good. I was thinking of Dragon Dance Tyranitar, but let's try Gengar. Yeah, ooh, Lumberry Gengar. Ooh. I don't know if I want this much bulk. Oh. Or I guess just want to hit things hard. This offensive team, bruh. Like, come on now.